Jennifer Lambers for a look at today's weather forecast. Starting out wet again, Jen.
That's exactly right, Eric and Sarah. We're starting off a little bit on the soggy side. In case you are heading out the door anytime soon, you will be finding yourselves needing that rain gear most likely to begin the morning. But just like yesterday, it is a very similar picture to what we saw in terms of the coverage, the areas that we're seeing the majority of these showers. It's just the higher you are to the coastline, the better chances you're going to be seeing to see some of those passing showers to begin for today. Really just some of those light to moderate showers, mainly impacting the southern portions of Mobile County, moving into Bayou La Batre, Codin, up towards Theodore, Tillman's Corner, Dauphin Island, and then also southern Baldwin County, just seeing some of those light showers too. Lillian, Seminole, even some just on the eastern shore closer towards Fairhope, extending up to Daphne, but more of these are beginning to push further towards the north. So if you're not quite seeing any of those showers just yet, chances are higher that you could possibly see some of those if you are located near the immediate coastline. Now, temperatures out there, it's still not feeling the best. We're starting off mild, muggy, noticing some of that higher humidity out there. Those temperatures just ranging in the 60s so far to begin, and some of those lower 70s right along the immediate coastline. But as we make our way further on into the rest of this morning, what we're going to notice is just those temperatures beginning to warm up a little bit into the lower 70s once we get closer towards the late morning. More of those showers will continue, but it's all going to once again be based upon your location. So coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what we're tracking across the Gulf Coast, and a look at your futurecast. Those details are coming up in just a little bit. Eric.
Jennifer Lambers to see how things are shaping up for today. Same as yesterday or more wet, a little drier, Jen?
The good news is that although we are experiencing some of those rain chances today, I'm expecting more breaks in the coverage. So it's not going to be as widespread for many of those areas as we saw to begin your Monday and for your Veterans Day. But it's still a soggy start to begin the morning as we do take a live look outside right now. This is going to be Government Street downtown from our social experiment camera. Seeing a few cars move past, but if you notice, you can start to see those raindrops just falling down, noticing some of that moderate rainfall over downtown Mobile at this time. Temperatures resting in the lower 70s, but if you step outside, you're going to feel that humidity. It is not a refreshing 70 degrees to start off for today. And here's a look at those rain showers once again, mainly pushing into Mobile, Baldwin counties and the Florida Panhandle at this time. Lillian, Seminole, even the eastern shore starting to see some of that light rain, more of that moderate rainfall closer towards Grand Bay, Bayou La Batre, and extending down towards Dauphin Island. Just make sure in case you're heading out anytime soon, you are driving carefully. Out on the roads yesterday, I think I saw about 5 different accidents. So again, please be cautious on these slick roads. It's been a while since we've seen some rainfall like this. And so just take it easy, maybe even head out the door a few minutes early to begin for today. Now, timing things out on our futurecast, we're starting off for this morning, pretty similar picture to what we're tracking out there. And we'll continue to see more of that cloud cover extend further inland. Now, it still looks like a wet start to begin for today, but if you notice, it's more of the pockets. It's less of that widespread. So it's going to be coming in waves. And then by late morning, we start to see all of that spread further towards our inland counties. So Washington, Clark, Monroe counties, your highest rain chances are going to be right around the lunchtime hour. Mobile, Baldwin counties, the Florida Panhandle, we start to see some of those breaks, but then it all just turns to more of that light rain later on in the day. Now, remember, our inland spots yesterday saw very little rainfall. The majority of it stayed to central, southern, Mobile, Baldwin counties and the Florida Panhandle. So lawns, plants, they're going to be happy for our inland spots later on today. Still experiencing more of that cloud cover and just some light isolated showers further on into this evening. Now, forecast highs heading into today with that increased rain coverage and that cloud cover, we're going to be seeing a range of the 70s. Now, it's a little bit of a flip in comparison to yesterday. If you remember, we were seeing those lower 80s for our inland spots. Now expecting those lower 70s because the higher rain chances this afternoon will be further inland. As we get further into the afternoon, our coastal areas could be experiencing more of that sunshine. So seeing just some of those upper 70s, still above average for many spots heading into the rest of today. Just a reminder, our almanac, we should be resting in the lower 70s, expecting that forecast high in Mobile, however, in the mid to upper 70s. Morning low temperatures still straying far away, but we could get closer by the time we get towards the end of the week. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be talking more about your forecast, what I'm tracking for the rest of your Tuesday, the work week ahead of us, and even looking ahead to the weekend. Those details are coming up in just a little bit. Eric.